I'm Alexa from Alexa Does Romance. And this is Covers with...
Chris. Topher.
Nice. Full name. We got a full name.
Full name.
So this is where I show my boyfriend Chris...
Topher.
The cover of a romance novel, and he tells us what he thinks the book is about.
Topher.
Are you ready?
Correct.
Okay, here we go.
Yes.
All right, please tell us what you think Storm by Carian Cole is about.
Topher. Storm is about a man with long hair, a beard, plays guitar. Mm-hmm. End of story.
Done. That's all we need.
Yeah, okay. Now, okay. Let me absorb the cover here for a second.
Yep, it's a good one. It's a good one.
All right. Yeah, but he is from a band.
Yes.
He is the main guitarist.
Okay.
He also does some vocals.
Okay.
Fan favorite.
Okay.
Does a lot of stuff with his shirt off. Shows it in the book.
Have you read this book?
Hey.
Did you steal this off my
book
bookshelf?
Reads itself. You look at the cover, you read the book.
Okay.
But you should read the book because it goes into more detail.
Mm-hmm.
But if you look at the cover, you're like, I already know, but I need to know.
Okay, tell me more about Storm.
Yeah. Okay.
What's his love story?
Okay. So Storm, actually his name, which usually is not on the cover, they just call him Storm.
Yeah?
And it's because everywhere he goes, he just brings it. He just brings the weather. He just brings the storm. Mentally, physically, everything you think of a storm, it's this guy.
Okay.
Good and bad. But also goes in his music. So Storm, super popular, super good rock star person. His band is awesome.
Oh, what's the name of his band?
Oh, yes, his band name, of course. It's the Delectables.
Great.
Yeah.
Great.
They just were like, why hide it? Like
they're delectable.
We're delicious. Delectable. No. And it's true. They they have not failed in their title, and so they kept it. And they've been doing this for a few years now. I think they've been like a super band for about 6 years or so. Yeah, so they're getting veteran, and he didn't know it, but he was looking for someone special.
Yeah,
it's hard to do when you're in a rock band because a lot of people love you, but it's mainly they see and hear your music, but they don't know you. So he was living that life, but that gets tiring. Just like meeting people and, not really being able to connect. But, he has a hard time writing music because of this.
Oh, wow. Because he can't really connect to people?
Yeah, because he's
Interesting.
trying to say what he wants, and then people hear his music, and they're like, I'm that person. You're like, no, you're just hearing my music and then being that person. Like, I can't. So he meets a beautiful woman.
What's her name?
Bethany.
You love Bethany.
I said Bethany before, and that was her birth name, but her actual go by name is Reseda.
Reseda. Oh, great.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah.
Great.
So Reseda.
Okay. So her name is Bethany Reseda something.
Correct.
But she goes by Reseda. She doesn't want to go by her first name.
Yeah, there was too many Bethany's, especially in other books, and she realized that. But she said, hey, call me Reseda. Great. She thought he was cute, but she just worked at a coffee shop. She didn't even know he was a magician.
Okay.
A musician.
I mean, he could
besides as a magician, he does both. First of all, magicians are my favorite. Okay, I could go on about magicians all day. Musicians, which this book is about, it does not talk about his side story. magician.
The sequel is about his job as a magician.
It better be, because wow, the magic tricks this guy does is fantastic. And that's where it really gets you.
All right, but back to this.
Music, yes.
This book is about his band, and it's about Rosita and
so,
Storm.
Coffee shop owner. She meets him. I kind of spoiled the next book, I'm sorry. But she meets him not knowing he's a musician. And she just thinks he's, a hot guy. And, he's ordering coffee. He's always on the go and all this stuff. And he just needs a pep. And he's just like, oh, this girl's, like, kind of nice. Because, she was talking to him during the interaction of the coffee. And he was going to ask him questions. And he just got the feeling like, hey, you're talking to me like a normal person. You're not, like, fanned out. You're not doing weird things. And he really picked it up. So he kind of gave her his number, and he was like, hey, keep in touch. She's like, okay, you're cute, but like, yeah, I'll be cute. She ends up eventually getting the nerves to like text him, and he's like, oh, come meet me at this thing, and she does. That's where she finds out like it was his rock show, and he's like, and she's like, oh my gosh, this is way more than I thought.
Yeah.
She's kind of overwhelmed, but she's still into him, and he's trying to convince her that he's like a normal person, and he really respects her and all these things. Some, stuff goes around in the book. You got to read that, but eventually they fall for each other, and it's a very romantic story, and she calms the storm. Yeah.
That should be the tagline.
Yeah, calming the storm.
That's good.
And then you wait till book 2 when he starts doing magic tricks.
He's doing magic tricks.
That's where it is. Magician Storm is the best, but that I don't want to. Yeah.
Yeah, we can't.
We're talking about book 1.
We can't. Yeah, we just gotta focus on this
book 1 is good too.
So Storm is about a famous rock star who is the lead guitarist who plays shirtless, falling for a regular woman. I'm blown away by you, by the way. But they meet during a blizzard where her car gets stuck and he saves her, and they spend a few days together at his like cabin getting to know each other. But she has a boyfriend.
Oh. Magician?
Is it rival magicians or in the
you
second one?
would be surprised. Magicians are very, very competitive.
Wow. But yes, he falls for a regular woman, and it's about navigating the rock star life and the normal every day-to-day life. So I'm very impressed by you.
Thank you. I think that might be the closest I've got. Except for like the
Ice Planet Barbarians, you were pretty close.
Ooh, yeah, that's true. That was about Ice Planet. And there's barbarians. So I nailed that one.
Babe, good job.
Thank you.
All right, check out Storm by Carian Cole.
And Magicians 2 after this book.
Perfect.